Travis Kelce's pregame Free 4 t-shirt sparked a predictable firestorm, and a sharp rebuke from the lawyer representing one of Rashee Rice's crash victims only amplified the fallout. The optics here are simple and combustible. A high-profile player publicly backing a teammate who pleaded guilty to serious felony charges tied to a high-speed crash. That combination guaranteed headlines and heated takes, and the reaction from the victim's lawyer crystallizes why the gesture crossed a line for many. First, the facts that shaped the controversy. Rashee Rice pleaded guilty to charges stemming from a multi-car crash in which prosecutors say his rented Lamborghini was traveling 119 miles per hour and contained drugs and a firearm. He accepted a plea that included 5 years deferred probation and 30 days in jail. Civil settlement figures tied to the crash reportedly exceed $1 million. The NFL suspended Rice 6 games. Kelce and Quan Thornton wore shirts reading Free 4 with Rice's number and image before a Week 2 game, a public show of solidarity that supporters frame as locker room loyalty. But March Lenehan, representing one of the crash victims, called out Kelce by name, arguing the shirt sends the wrong message and that Rice isn't a heroic figure deserving public defense. Lenehan's statement underscores two competing narratives: teammates' instinct to protect one of their own versus victims' demand for accountability and recognition of harm. For survivors and their advocates, a teammate's rally cry can feel like minimization of injury and danger. There are 3 practical layers to consider. 1. Optics and public relations. Kelce is one of the NFL's most recognizable players, and his association with Rice, especially given Kelce's recent high-profile engagement, magnifies scrutiny. Wearing that shirt guaranteed social media blowback and distracted from football, which is a problem for a team already under pressure after an 0-2 start. 2. Legal and moral signaling. Public displays of support for teammates are normal in sports culture, but this case involves criminal conduct and a pending civil aftermath. When a veteran star wears a free shirt for someone convicted of felonies tied to serious bodily injury, it implicitly signals skepticism of the legal outcome or sympathy for the defendant, messaging that victim advocates and many fans find insensitive. 3. Team unity versus organizational reputation. Coaches and front offices often tolerate, even quietly encourage, player solidarity because it preserves locker room cohesion. But organizations must also manage broader stakeholder reactions: sponsors, fans, and civic leaders, who may view public displays as tone-deaf. That balancing act will test Kansas City's leadership: support a teammate or actively distance the franchise from the conduct and its consequences? What's next? Expect more noise. The league likely won't punish Kelce for wearing a t-shirt, but the team could face reputational fallout that affects community relations and sponsor comfort. Internally, Chiefs leadership may privately counsel players on optics. Publicly, the franchise will probably emphasize due process and team support while acknowledging the gravity of the crash. Bottom line, solidarity is instinctive in pro sports, but not all solidarity plays land the same in public. In cases involving criminal harm, a teammate's visible support can be read as defending behavior that caused real injury, and that's why the Free 4 shirt instantly became more than apparel.